kind of like looking at that. And it's not, you know, you have to take into account who's capable in terms of game plan, who's honest, and I think you've been pretty genuine with me, you know, and I truly believe that, but it's like, this week's been crazy. You were not supposed to be going up. You were not.
No, I know. I mean, I believe that. I do.
Problem I have now is you are up, and so now what? You know, it's like, if there is a now what, I don't even know. You know, and I'm sure your mind's racing. It's like, we can sit here and we can like plan for week 6 and 7, but right now we're in week 3 and we've got a big problem, right?
No, exactly. I don't know. There's a lot of days, days here to just sit around and think about stuff.
It's like, you put everything on paper, everything looks fine. You know, it's like, okay, well wants to go home, Bookie's not trustworthy, Jase is, but, you know, we have a problem here, and blah, 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 and then that makes sense. Then you put the person up, and you're sitting here like, oh, man, you know, and it's like, you kind of sometimes you second guess yourself. I don't know, but the point is, it's like, how do you really know what the best decision is at the end? You don't.
You don't.
I guess, you know, like, look, I mean, Erica's paced back here about 6 times.
Yeah. Have you ever seen me do anything like that? If I see you having a conversation, I'm outside in the pool, chilling. Mm-hmm. Like a villain from the floor to the ceiling. Kaysar, just look within. I just ask that maybe you look within yourself and just think if there's anything in the future that could involve you and I, maybe in the type of player I am, and you being the type of player that you are, as opposed to Dr. Will staying in this house. I'm aligned with him because that's all that I kind of have right now, and I don't want to be labeled a floater. And I like to commit to my word and commit. I mean, that's what I did with the 4 Horsemen. I committed to those guys. Scott, I did not like Scott after day 4, but I was committed to this giant idiot that, you know, I was committed to him. And I'd be in the diary room saying, I'm aligned myself with these people that Scott and I would not be friends for 1 minute outside of this house, which we weren't, but I was committed to him inside the house. And I'm up there on the block with Diane for 9 hours because I'm committed to this idiot guy that quit after 2 minutes, you know?
What's today, Monday?
Yeah, got 2 days, so things will flip-flop 5 times, 6, 7, 8 times before, whatever it goes down, but...
Let's talk to the others, see what they think. But I know where you stand. I know, and I know where I stand.
But as far as you guys as a group, for me personally, it's just Janelle that I would want gone if I was put in that situation. You can share that with James. You can share that with Janelle. But of you guys, she would be the one that I would definitely go after. If that was even the scenario, you know?
Right. I mean, but ideally, I mean, the longer, if we do make like some sort of agreement, that's if the longer we stay intact, the longer you are there as well, you know? It's like, we try to look out for you as well, you know? If we can...
I mean, this last HOH competition, here's my game, what I was thinking. I didn't even look at the pictures. I didn't even study it. I didn't even want to win this. I was hoping that someone else would win the competition, so that they would put up a lot of talk, Janelle and James, and throwing out Janelle a lot. And I'm like, you know, she's the one that, whatever, she controls Howie, which I think that she does. I was all pushing for that. Partially, yes, it does bust you guys up a little bit. True. Mm-hmm. Janelle goes, someone that I don't want in the house anyway, kind of leaving other people in your alliance that I would like to get involved with.
It opens up the doors.
I separate from things that I don't really believe in, that I'm not really a part of anyway, so to speak, but so not to speak. In like week 6, whatever, you know, and then push it forward. So. Just things to think about.
First things first, I'll talk to James and see what his thoughts are before anything else. Go from there. If there's any, if it makes sense, and if there's like, I mean, we have to look at, you know, it's a game of statistics. You know, what's your chances? Like, where do we need to set ourselves up? You know, and so it's like, if it's better for us to do that, then we'll make that move. At this point, I don't know. I mean, I'll talk to James about it, see what his thoughts are.
Just know that if I officially give you my word, it's what it is.
Right.
It's legit.
And I don't doubt that.
If you talk with James and you guys present something to me, and I agree to it, and I shake your hand, look you in the eye, that's the deal.
Mm-hmm. I believe that.
So
I believe that.
In knowing that if you guys come to me with something that I think's fair, that we can work with, and I commit to it myself, you know that you can trust in that.
So, okay, but what happens with Boogie then? What do we do with Boogie? Boogie's not gonna go after a brother, dude.
Do you think Boogie could win the HOH?
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you roll a ball, you throw a dart, I mean, anything.
You dye yourself blue.
Exactly. You got yourself an HOH. The whole game's gone to shit. So, that's a problem.